Tonight, Golden State is on TNT at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific, hosting the Spurs. Warriors have won 6 in a row. A seventh will make the Dubs. Will keep the Dubs a game back of first place Houston. Last night, the Rockets won their 17th straight. And Kenny, the last 3 years, Golden State's earned the top spot in the West by a rather comfortable margin. Different story this year and a different stretch run of the season for Golden State.
Well, I don't know. It's a different stretch run, but I think it's more important for Houston than it would be for Golden State. Being in this position for the first time in a while, where they have an opportunity to go to the NBA Finals and really believe it. Having every advantage against Golden State, who is loaded. You have James Harden, you have Chris Paul, but arguably, two of the best 5 players in the world are on that team, and 3 of the best top 3 shooters in the world on the same team. So you need every advantage that you could possibly have, and having a home court advantage would be it. Starting at home, people always say Game 7. To me, having Game 1 and 2 at home, that is the advantage to me when you play, when you have home court advantage. Game 7, to me, a lot of times, when you're a great team, you're not afraid of the Game 7. But games 1 and 2, you might be coming off a series that you've had a long series, and you need that extra rest, or they might be coming off a series and you've had extra rest and you're already home.
Spurs facing a much different challenge than Golden State is. Tonight they look to get back in the win column, and they're a team that's got an 18-year streak of winning 50 games. In order for them to accomplish that this year, they got a 13-5. But forget about 50 games. But are the Spurs going to make the playoffs right now, which they've done the last 20 consecutive seasons?
Spurs are going to make the playoffs. Again, they're 10 games over 500. I look at that. I don't look at the wins and loss column because, the gap between what you have to be 500 is, to me, makes the difference. And, the Spurs will make the playoffs. There'll be a tough out, and if Kawhi Leonard comes back and he's in any shade of what he typically has been, then,
But how many games do they need him before Pop feels comfortable playing substantial minutes?
I would say start of April, end of the
March.
Yeah, I think right at the start. And, if he gets 6-7 games in, I'm not even sure what that number is between April and playoff time. But if he gets 5, 6, 7 games in, plus playoffs could be another 30 games. That's a college season, So you get a lot of basketball in the playoffs, and you can work yourself in because, you could play 30. He could play 37 games this season, which is more than any college basketball player would have played.
But they're not coming off a quad injury, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But coming off your injury and saying you got healthy, and you're healthy enough to play, and they said, can you get in basketball rhythm? So, man, you have an opportunity to play 28 games, 25 games before, you eliminate it. So, of course, you can get in basketball rhythm.
I can tell you got the college game on your mind getting ready for Selection Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, I tell you, man, bingo! Oh, my bad. I'm just getting used to saying.
You definitely would cheat at bingo, right?
Bingo! Oh, yes, no question.
What's the point?
I change cards, switch everything up.
All right, Kenny.
It's hard to cheat at bingo, though.
Pretty easy.
No, the number's already out there.
We're going to switch you out for a general. Kenny, we'll see you on TNT top of the hour. We'll speak to General Martin E. Dempsey, the chairman of USA Basketball, next.